Australia's got some pretty interesting dynamics happening with sovereign capabilities and the way we spend our money. When you go to build a project, there's a cost pressure there to get the value of the project down and make it more economical. What does happen typically is you have these, say, building projects where the client's pushing the builder to achieve a better cost, and the builders are then looking for the cheapest possible price across their supply chains. If you've got our close neighbours able to produce it at a much lower cost, even once it's shipped here and landed on site, that work will naturally flow offshore, and it will starve businesses like ours of that type of work. And the knock-on effect of that is the sovereign capability that we have in manufacturing starts to diminish over time because we ultimately win less work. I can't employ as many people. I've got to try to find cheaper ways of producing my product. And then it comes down to a philosophical question as to whether, as Australians, do we want to have a manufacturing industry or not? When you spend money in Australia, it's not just about the cost. You spend money with a company like NEACH. We've got 40 or more people employed here. They all get an income from this company. Then they take that money and they spend that money on goods and services in their community. So that money flushes through the local economy many times over. So every time you spend with a local company like NEACH, every dollar you spend with us gets spent 4 more times in that local community, nourishing those other businesses and creating a local economy that builds a community. When you spend with a foreign company, it's gone. The free trade agreements and everything that we talk about, yeah, there's definitely an opportunity to get goods at a cheaper cost, but you've got a much more expensive long-term outcome, which is nothing for your community to do at the end of the day. So I think the questions really need to be asked in government about how do you want to spend your money. Need to, I think, be really focused on Australian companies, Australian made, and they need to consider the fact that the money spent with local companies like NEACH isn't just about the cost. It's about the capabilities that you build in teams like this and the amount of time that money flushes through the economy when you keep it local.